I'm Dov S.S. Simmons. This is webfilmschool.com, segment number 21, budgets, a basic concept for you to understand. Let's go to the clipboard. Let's get into information. On your first feature film, there are basically 4 categories of budgets. Let's get into these 4 categories. Take a look on the screen. 1, the mega budget. 2, the medium budget. 3, the low budget. 4, the micro budget. Which one applies to you? How do you know? When you hear words like budgets and medium budget, you really want to know numbers. So let's talk numbers. Let's talk dollars. 1, the mega budget. That you know is really the studio feature film, and you usually hear numbers of $20 million to $200 million. I guarantee you that's not going to be your first feature film, but it's always interesting information. Budget number 2, the medium budget. This is sort of for the independent feature filmmakers, but the high budget independent feature filmmakers. And they always seem to talk in 2 numbers. You know, what's the budget? And they say things like 20 to 30 million, 15 to 20, 12 to 15, 10 to 12, 7 to 10, 5 to 7, 3 to 5, 2 to 3 million. They always say 2 numbers and the budget. The independent budget, but for high independent filmmakers, which you're not in the high budget category yet, independents. Budget number 3, the low budget. This possibly is where you might be starting your career. This is when you hear dollar numbers like the $1 million budget, the $1 to $2 million budget, or the under $1 million budget. This is more for the genre feature films. And budget number 4, this is definitely where you could be starting your career. It's the micro budget, the micro feature films. And these are budgets when you hear thousands, not millions, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, $20 to $50,000. This could be your first feature film budget. By the way, if you want to find the real information about budgets, take a look on your screen. Here's the Producers Guild of America. Why don't you call them? Why don't you go to the website? And why don't you Google and look up some information about budgets? Here's a piece of information. Do you think you're going to get the real budget? You'll get what I call the marketing budget. What you really want to know is what's the real cash budget, the negative cost of making a film. Now, let's see what you've learned. Now, let's see what you've learned with respect to budgets as they pertain to you, the first-time feature filmmaker. First off, there are only 4 budget categories. 1, the mega budget, the studio feature film. You hear numbers like $20 million to $200 million. That does not pertain to you for your first feature film. 2, the medium budget, the expensive art house, independent feature films. Don't get excited because I said the word independent. Those are dollar budgets like 7 to 10 million, 10 to 12, 12 to 15, 15 to 20 million. Numbers like that does not pertain to you for your first independent feature film. Budget number 3, the low budget, that could pertain to you for your first feature film. It's for the genre feature films, and it's usually dollar amounts like you hear the $1 million feature, the $1 to $2 million feature, or the under $1 million feature. Could pertain to you. Budget number 4 definitely pertains to you, the first-time feature filmmaker. The micro budget or the ultra low budget, you sort of know it as the digital feature film. This is where you talk numbers like $10,000, $20,000, $50,000. But here's the bottom line, budgets. Do you think Hollywood tells you the real feature film budgets? The budgets they tell you are grossly inflated to create a higher perceived value. Then there's the real cash budget, which they never tell you anything about, but you're going to learn in the upcoming secrets. Let's cut to the chase. Here's bottom line for you. Anyone, yes, anyone can write, produce, or direct, and even act in a feature film if giving you the basic information. And I intend to give it to you with my fact-filled 2-day film school. And it's guaranteed. Day 1 of my 2-day film school, I will teach you how to produce, direct, shoot, and edit and make your first feature film. And then on day 2 of the 2-day film school, I'll teach you how to finance, distribute, market, and sell that feature film. And by the way, if you can't wait and you can't attend the 2-day film school, it's right here with my DVD film school. Here's the bottom line. It's up to you. Take action. Happy filmmaking.